What's up? Good morning. Man, this is episode number 2 of Just Another Day. And this is where I come on YouTube and just kind of talk about, stuff that happened yesterday, things that are just kind of going on. It's really not like what my normal broadcast where I do it on Facebook. This is just to kind of share, kind of like in real time what's happening. So you know t- in today's, I guess, kind of like talk, 10-minute talk, it's you know what was I doing yesterday, that kind of drew me to want to talk about what happens when you plan. As I was looking at my goals, and I hope you got goals. Goals are the key to everything. However, here's the thing about a goal. If you if you don't actually make a plan to reach the goal, you won't reach it. I had a friend of mine at the end of 2018. He shared with me a powerful statement. He said, Jay, everything that I wrote down, I did, but the things that I didn't write down, I didn't do. Now, I had my goals written down last year. Now, I didn't reach the goals that I wanted to reach fully because they were so big. I got partially a lot of the goals that I had this year. Continuing, I didn't decrease the goals. Still kept them very high. And but you still have to have a plan for the goal. And it's interesting with planning because your experience it really could affect your plan. It could affect whether or not you're going to believe you can do it. And so, I was having a little session, and with my wife, who's my other half. She's in the business with me, and we were talking about, you know, the plan, and what I had to share with her. I said, "Hey, honey, what I want you to do is just focus only on what you want, not on what reality might be right now. So when you make a plan, reality may tell you you can't do that because you haven't done it, or you've only done it partially. You've been having problems. So reality sometimes is there to trip you up so that you could be like, man, let me just throw in the towel. Let me not even focus on this." And so we were in this session, and she was like, wait a second, what I was saying that I wanted had nothing to do with what we already have. And I said, honey, what I want you to do is I want you to focus forward on really what you want, not on what your reality is giving you so far. I said, because the goals that I have need these things. Because we were talking about hiring people, positions that haven't even been opened up yet. I said, but I I've got a goal that by reaching this goal, I'm going to need these people. I'm going to need them. So we have to define who the people are. See, planning. If you have any faith in you, planning is what activates your faith. Planning is the highest level that you could have in faith. This is not religious. I just want to caveat this. This is not Faith has nothing to do with religion. Now you could have faith in God, but that still has nothing to do with religion because God is universal. God is not a religion. God is the supreme, the source. He is energy. Think about energy. Energy never stops. Energy is everywhere, dispersed at the same rate all the time. That is God. And so when you have faith in something, what what happens is the more you move towards it, the stronger you become, which means the stronger your faith will be, and which means that you will more than likely reach where you want to go. A good writer said this. He says you should struggle well. If you read the book Principles by Ray Dalio, he's the founder and owner of chief executive, Bridgewater, number one hedge fund in the, ever. And he said you should struggle well. What does that mean? Struggle well means you want to always be dealing with the struggle, which is pretty much as you reach different points in your journey, you you get to a place where it's kind of like a struggle, but that's what you want. You want to struggle because what you want is you want to always have something to achieve. So when you plan, guys, you're gonna be faced with reality, and then you're gonna be faced with what you actually want. And so what you want to take out of this video today is that you want to take what you want, and you're going to say, you know what, I don't even have that right now, but you know what, that's not going to stop me from wanting it. That's not going to stop me from building a plan around getting it. So if I think we came up with about 7 different, I think with what she added, we might need about 10 or 11 employees to support what it is that we want to do. And that's just the beginning. Then you set out. Then you set out to move towards, okay, who's going to be the first hire, right? Who's going to be the first hire? Then you move towards the first hire, and but you're moving in belief. Remember, faith. You're moving in the faith that you must do this. You know that this has to happen, because if you created a goal, then that means you're supposed to reach the goal. You're not supposed to not reach it. If you created it, Go- anything that comes out of you, you're supposed to have or supposed to do. Take your plan. It's still January. We're still at the point where we can say Happy New Year. It's awesome to be in 2020. But what I want you to do today is go back to the goals that you created, because I know you created at least one goal, right? Go back to your goal, and then decide decide what you really want out of this goal. What has to happen for you? If you've got a business, and maybe you wanted to earn more money, and say, I don't want to earn $1 million this year. All right. Well, that's a noble goal. There's nothing wrong with that. You want to now, if you haven't done this already, you could have already done this. You got to do the math. You have to do the math. Grant Cardone, number one. This guy, Grant, he's one of the number one finance people on the planet. Sales, marketing, investing. You want to do the math on what it is that you want to do. So if it's all right, so if I'm selling something at $5,000, then I'm going to need to sell that to 200 people. 200 people there it is, right? So, 200 people. Now, once you do the math, then, well, where are they? Where are those people? Where are all the people that want to purchase this service, this product from me? Then you got to go find them. And then once you find them, then you have to actually talk to them. You have to not really persuade them, but they have to then become believable that, hey, this guy can help me. And I think this guy knows a little bit of something about business and life. And man, I think I want him to coach me. I want him to hold me accountable. I want him to provide that service for me. And then once they are persuaded and they see your value, they're going to say, hey, Jay, can you help me? Or maybe they say, hey, I'm not sure if you can help me, but can we talk? Maybe you had a video out there and they watched your video, right? So you push and you move towards your plan, not in reality. Because if you hadn't made the million, then if you stay in reality, you won't actually do anything. So you come out of reality and you stay moving for what it is you want. Keep your focus. Focus, I'm talking about, is so, if you're not focused, it's not going to happen. And so if you take anything out of this today, you got to have your plan, but you also have to focus like nothing else and move toward what it is that you want, not what it is that you don't want. So that was my quick, life video. I have more to share with you tomorrow based on what happens today, because I think it's just all about really what's happening, man. I appreciate you for joining. And look, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, man, go ahead and subscribe. Uh, I want to get to 100 subs. I think that's the first goal. Get to 100 subs, and then go from 100, and and then, if I guess if the value is there, more people will want to subscribe to the channel. So thank you for joining me today, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. God bless. Take care.